Early on the first day, while it was still dark, what an evocative, almost tangible image, hauntingly familiar, laced with a just out-of-reach sense of possibility. If we listen carefully, we can locate the echo in the beginning when. Early on the first day, while it was still dark, Mary came to the tomb. Whatever went before, morning came, with glimmers of gold and a soft, sleepy blue sky that nudged its way past the deep, restless gray that hung there by night. Startling that when your world has come crashing down, the sun still has the audacity to shine. Early on the first day, while it was still dark. Before the dawn, our Easter story invites us to mourn. It is palpably poignant. For those first few saints, what they'd hoped for, held on to, believed would save them, was gone. And in the story, Mary comes to the tomb early in the morning to find the stone rolled away. Jesus no longer closed off or bottled up or held down. When she finds him, at first she doesn't recognize him, so altered is her landscape. But when she hears her name, she clings to him. And for me, one of the most telling parts of this tale comes alive when Jesus says to her, "Do not cling to me, for I've not yet ascended to my Father." Do not cling to me. The story calls us, he calls us, ancient saints and modern pilgrims, to resurrection. Not resuscitation of our old life, but resurrection to an entirely new way. We're called into death with him. Death to all that holds humanity down or keeps us apart. Death to our meaningless clinging to that which will crumble and fall. We're called to let go of lessons learned long ago. Us and them, me and mine. Called to lay down the weapon wealth can become when it is your primary purpose. Making life meaningless for you and miserable for the brothers and sisters you cannot even recognize anymore. Called to resurrection, to a new life and a different path. What an evocative story welcomed by the dawn. We find ourselves coming full circle, and I point back to the beginning of our Gospels. Mary, wise woman that she was, let go and embrace the new day Christ heralded. Other wise ones also went home from their encounter with Jesus by another way. This year, Christian Aid Scotland will explore that theme. Is there another way to share our resources? A way to step more gently on our fragile planet? To love our brothers and sisters more fully? Easter calls us to stop clinging to ways that weary us and to walk into the future willing to embrace another way.